Hello and welcome to Math 251, Calculus at Cañada College. My name is Ray Lapuz. What is calculus? Calculus is a study of functions modeling change. We will be introduced or reintroduced to many different types of functions, such as the linear function, quadratics, some exponentials and logarithms, and trigonometric functions. We will use these functions to model real-life situations. We will study the change in motion, in growth, and we will explore maximizing and minimizing our changes. We will use linear functions as our model to simplify the many different types of functions that we're going to study. The idea is to take a look at any of those functions, and if we zoom in close enough, it'll look like a line. This idea is called localization. We're also going to study some analytic geometry, which really analyzes the graphs and use the graphs to help us understand our situations. We'll also be using these graphs to explore distances, areas, volumes, and other types of geometric measurements. Some important preliminaries are algebra. You must be proficient in your algebra. We should know a little bit about some geometry, measuring areas of circles, volumes of cylinders, etc. And we need to be really proficient with linear functions. We have to have good command of the ideas of slopes, finding equations of linear functions, and graphing them. It'd also be good for you to have good experience with a graphing calculator or a graphing calculator program that we can find online. Some other preliminaries include all the functions that you may have studied in pre-calculus, the exponential and logarithmic functions and trigonometry, polynomials and rational functions. We need to be able to study the long-run behavior and the short-run behavior of these functions. What is the best way to learn calculus? Read. Do your lab problems. The lab problems are set for us so that we can explore these ideas before you actually do homework and before you actually see the lesson. You should do all the assigned work on time. This is not a self-paced class. This class relies on deadlines. Use technology and other resources that you can find online, such as Desmos, GeoGebra, and other resources. Tutoring. Our Learning Center will have tutoring programs where you can sign up. And in Canvas, there's also a net tutor link that we will provide, and that will allow you to reach out to tutors. And the rule of 4. What is the rule of 4? The rule of 4 is the idea of using different approaches to learn math. The most popular approach is probably the symbolic approach, using algebra, symbols. Sometimes it's called the analytic approach. Another approach would be the graphical approach, understanding how the graphs would look like and analyzing the graphs. The other is the numerical approach, making a table, plugging in values. What kind of numbers are you getting? Are these numbers expected, or Are they so wrong that you probably did some calculations incorrectly? And finally, the verbal approach. One of the key ideas in our class is to be able to express the mathematics in words. If you can express the mathematics in words, then it shows a deeper understanding of the material. What are some of the expectations for this class? You should do your homework and your quizzes. You should do your journal assignments. There's going to be some internet assignments that you can explore. On the computer, you can download some programs. And we're going to have exams. Our exams are going to be proctored, or at least portions of the exam will be proctored. So we should be prepared. If you have any questions, you can email me at rlapuz2 at my.smccd.edu. And our learning management system will be Canvas. Good luck, and I'll see you online.